Welcome to Lina'S Tarot. This is Lina. This video is for Pisces, recording their love for the month of June 2016. All readings via video for the month of June are going to be $26. And then for over the phone, it's going to be $30 for 30 minutes for the people who live in the US. So you guys can contact me at linas.tarot@gmail.com. Please don't forget to add me on Facebook. My Facebook name is Lina Love. I'm also going to put the link in the box below. So email and link, you'll find it in the box below if you guys want to contact me. And please add me on Facebook. I'm going to be doing Facebook Live. Basically just talking to you guys because I love how I get a bunch of feedback as far as like my videos go. And you guys write to me. So I want to talk to you a little bit more in depth. And I'm going to be doing readings via Facebook as well. So guys, hopefully you guys are enjoying your year so far. I'm pretty shocked that it's actually June, so we're 6 months into the year already, and there's 6 months left for the year to be over, and it still amazes me because I'm like, where in the world did the 6 months go? I have no idea. Hopefully everything has been good. I just want to say thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, thank you for the people who write to me. I appreciate it. I read all your messages. That's why I want you guys to add me on Facebook, because I like to talk to you guys and I like how you guys like to talk to me. So great conversation. So what I want to say to you guys is this is an intuitive tarot reading, guys. So as you can see, I'm doing, for some reason I feel a lot connected to Pisces tonight. So I'm doing the regular Rider-Waite deck. I'm also doing the Romantic Angels deck. And then I got another one from Doreen Virtue, which is like messages. And then I also pulled 2 cards from the Chakra deck as well. So it's just a little bit of insight for you guys, and then to see what's really going on with you guys. So I wanted to do things a little bit different for Pisces. I'm going to see if this video gets good feedback and stuff like that, then I'm going to start doing it the same way. I'm sorry guys if you can hear like airplanes in the background. I do have the window open, and I do live in the Windy City, and I'm right in the city. So I live like right next to one of like the biggest airports in Chicago. So if you hear the airplanes, I'm like right here by Midway International Airport. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but if so, and you guys been to Chicago, I am like down the street. So it's like we can never sit outside and have like peace because it's all constant airplane every day, all day. So it's kind of pretty crazy. But anyways, so overall, what I want to say to you guys for this month is moderation and patience is needed. I feel like a lot of you guys are juggling things back and forth. I feel like for the month of June it's going to be very emotional, in a sense as to dealing with your emotions. Maybe a lot of you guys are blocked off. I feel like a lot of you guys have been in past relationships that haven't brought you happiness, and it's like when you meet the right person, you won't even know because you're so blocked off and you have like this guard up and you feel like everybody's the same. And not everybody's the same. We got to remember that who we choose as a person is a constant thing. So if you consistently choose the same person, you're going to consistently get the same results. So I feel like disappointment has brought this like blockage upon you, and I feel like, just take things in moderation. I feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with a lot of depression, maybe sorrow, sadness about certain situations from the past. I feel like for the most part, give it some time, and just believe in yourself. Have faith in yourself. Have faith that you are going to attract what it is that you want. Okay, so since this card is in the middle, I always say I go with the one in the middle, the card in the middle, and the card in the middle is like past experiences, past possibly a lot of you guys might be in love still, or constantly thinking about somebody from the past. It could be a friendship, a relationship. I feel it's more so like a love connection. The reason being, I feel like what's going to happen is it's one of those scenarios where I feel like a lot of you guys are going to walk away from a certain situation. It didn't bring you happiness. It did not bring you what you were looking for. And I feel like you're going to do some soul searching, and you're going to come to that point where you're going to say, hey, I'm going to walk away, possibly move away to a new apartment, person or somewhere new to look for something better, because you're not being satisfied, okay? That is one of the reasons why I feel like for the month of June is going to be very emotional. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to just walk away, and then once you walk away, it's going to bring you a lot of like abundance and happiness and everything. But at the same time, overnight, I feel like there was some type of separation overnight. So possibly a lot of you guys might have been, you know, living day to day with a person, or living in the same, you know, living day to day with a person, and it's like overnight it's going to be one of those things where foundations just shatter and people just get up and walk away. So I feel like some type of separation of some kind. But although it's going to happen, you know, the foundations weren't sturdy to begin with. So I feel like it's one of those long-term things that it was just dragging on and dragging on for two people to walk away. And I feel like you're just consistently holding on to the relationship because it's something that you're used to, not because you're completely in love with the person, but it's like you're just used to it, okay? And you didn't know a way out. So I feel like a lot of you guys for the month of June are going to be thinking about, or if you haven't already, because it is May, so possibly you guys might be thinking about or contemplating about walking away from a certain situation because it's not bringing you completely happiness. I feel like you'll be a lot more happy when you do walk away. You have a lot of family, a lot of friends. I feel like I want to say it's, you know, that person that you were dealing with, it's like there was issues with that person. I feel like it was more like you couldn't bring them around your family or something, or there was a lot of restriction with that person. You know what I mean? It wasn't like the traditional relationship where, you know, you have a gathering or something and he or she goes over to the gathering. I feel like a lot of people did not like that person. There was issues there, you know, tension between a couple people. So I feel like, so another message I do want to bring in is that I feel like for those of you who walked away or walking away from a certain situation, I feel like there's going to be a reconciliation of some kind of like somebody's going to come back and return and say, hey, you know what, possibly things didn't work out the way it was supposed to, but you know, we have stuff to talk about. We have something to talk about. Sometimes I feel like they want to come back and say they're sorry type of situation. But at the same time, it's someone from the past. So possibly it could be a love relationship. It can also be a friend or a family member. Somebody from the past is coming back. I feel like you've had deep emotion and connection with them. I feel like there was a deep relationship with that person, but I feel like you were waiting for them to come back. But what the problem with is that you need to be ready. You need to do some soul searching and see if this is what you really want. Because I feel like your answers are going to be answered, but I feel like you're not ready for it. Like, although this is something that you want, this might not be exactly what you're ready for, is what I want to say. I also feel like those of you who might be in a relationship with somebody and you still think about the person from the past. I feel like that person from the past that you're consistently thinking about, you think about all the good times, maybe childhood memories. I feel like it was one of those scenarios where you consistently think about them. Possibly you might have a child that could be like with an ex-husband or an ex-wife. And I feel like there was children involved in that relationship that you're thinking about. It could be a past husband, like I said, or your children's father. I feel like you consistently think about that, and possibly you might be wishing for them to return. But I feel like it's one of those scenarios where they hurt you so much that even if they were to return, I feel like you wouldn't wanna, you know, be with them when they return. It'd be one of those scenarios where you'd want to hurt them like they hurt you, because I feel like they hurt you very bad. So I feel like you would have to work on yourself, you know. So let me see. I'm going to shuffle. I already shuffled these cards, but I'm going to see I'm going to get some clarification on, some clarity on some of the cards. Okay, another thing I do want to say, I feel like for those of you, there's a message coming your way. And I feel like it's a message that is there's message. So I feel like some of you guys might be involved in a relationship where the other person is not being completely honest with you. So there's deceitful, there's illusions. I feel like there's things that you don't know about, so you're going to find out about them. If somebody hasn't already messaged you, you're going to find out about them. I feel like there's things that you have to find out. I also see the King of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands. So those were all both energies in your reading. The King of Pentacles is an earth sign, so that could be a Capricorn, Virgo, and a Taurus. And then the fire sign is a Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Okay, so those are energies that are coming up in your reading. Sometimes they don't specifically mean energies as far as like people. It can also signify like your personality or the way you need to present yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys, for those of you who are dealing with that person that's lying to you or cheating on you or whatever the case is, I feel like you are like the mother figure in the house, so you might be the one that's financially stable anyways. I'm going to give a little bit more clarity, see what it says, and then we'll go from there. Yes, so that reconciliation of somebody coming from the past, that person's going to come to offer you something. So like I said before, someone from the past you've dealt with, it's going to be a reconciliation of some kind. I don't feel like it's going to be one of those scenarios where you can possibly be already in a relationship and already talking to somebody, and that person's going to want to return and tell you like, hey, let's get together. They're going to want to offer you something, okay? Possibly that person, they're very emotional person. They're expecting like for you to take them back with open hands type of situation. They don't know how to act. I feel like that they see that they're kind of losing you little by little, and they're not sure exactly what to do and how to react towards it. What I do want to say is that you're gonna have to make a choice. Okay, you're gonna have to make a choice if you want to be with them. I feel like a lot of you guys might be already talking to somebody, and a choice will have to be made, and you're going to have to decide whether you're going to want to be with this person or the other person, okay? I just want to tell you that be self-aware. Know that you can manifest what it is that you want. I also feel like for those of you who are going to have to make a decision between two people, I feel like one is younger and one is older. So those of you might be dealing with an older person and a younger person. And I feel like the younger person is more invested, more in love, and rather the other person is like a mother figure. Possibly they might be attached to you, or he can be attached to you because of the way that you are, the way that you present yourself. You're like a motherly figure, you know what I mean? And I feel like there's going to be a choice that has to be made. I feel like it's going to happen sometime in the summertime. So this is June. So June, at the ending of June, it's summer. Yes. Okay. So I feel like that offer, that person that's returning to you, that could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Again, this is Pisces, so you can be dealing with somebody of the same element as you, but not entirely for sure. It's more of a their energy could be like that sign. They can be kind of manipulative at some times or some point. But I feel like this person is returning to offer you that love or that reconciliation of some kind. That person is very emotional. Okay, very emotional. When they gave their care, it's kind of one of those situations where it's hard to get rid of them type of situation. And they're going to offer you love. I feel like it's going to be sometime in the summertime. You're going to have to make a decision. It's going to be a birth of something. So I feel like a lot of you guys are, instead of you guys staying with the older person or the newer person that you're dealing with, when that person returns, what's going to happen is that you're going to want to leave that person and kind of and go with the newer person, and you're going to be successful. So whatever decision you make, you will be successful. I do want to say this. Make sure a lot of you guys will not be in a relationship and trying to date, talking to somebody else, and then end up getting pregnant. Because I see that as well. Like one of those scenarios where you might even get pregnant from the third party, and then it's going to be, things will be rough down from there. Okay, you don't want to do that at all, because I feel like you'll be successful any way you go. This will happen sometime in June. That that is these are seasons for me. So for me, I feel like this is spring and this is June. It's gonna happen all of a sudden. You'll have deep love, abundance. So that new person that's coming to you, I feel like they're gonna make you more happy than the last person did. Okay, so that's one of the things I do want to tell to you guys. So I pulled out 3 cards from 2 cards from the romantic deck. Okay, so these 2 cards are people. I want to say these are for my single people. This one's for my single, and this is for the people who are in a relationship. Like I said before, I feel like a lot of you guys might be dealing with an air sign or a water sign. I feel like you're trying so hard to make things work that it's like it's just one of those things where you're used to them. You're kind of scared of the unknown, so you're scared to like walk away and start new. I feel like what happens is that you're not really sure on what's the next step to take. Okay, so for my singles, this card, what this is telling me is that free yourself, all that negative energy that you're carrying around from the past, that blockage that you're doing to yourself. You're not very detached, very prudent, not loved. I feel like you're okay with it because the person doesn't show you love and affection, and prior to past relationships, it's one of the reasons why you are the way that you are. Okay, free yourself. It's time to take back and control of your life. So free yourself from all that negativity, whatever runt, however you feel stagnant, that things are not moving, move away from it, because I feel like you're not really stuck. It's more of a mental thing. You're not stuck physically. You have to learn how to believe in yourself, okay? So for those of you who are in a relationship that are trying to consistently make it work with somebody, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Like I said before, separation of some kind will be coming for the month of June. I feel like you're looking for something very deep, and the foundation was never sturdy to begin with. There's a lot of things that are wrong with this person. I feel like you're independent, you're loving, you're a mother figure, you're a homebody, you like to cook, you like to clean, and the person that you're involved with doesn't really I want to say doesn't really see all the effort that you make. Kind of thing. I feel like maybe you might even be naggy to them. Maybe they might complain and say, well, all you do is nag me. You're trying to make it work, but it's not enough to make things last, is what I want to say. So the separation of some kind that you guys are going through, it's meant to be that way, because I feel like it's not something that's divine, something that's real. This is a message from the angels. Angel therapy. Archangel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us and allow us to take your burdens. So any worries that you have, talk to your spirit guide. I always like to say that because everybody has a spirit guide, whether you name it, whatever the case is. Talk to whoever is close to you. Any people that have passed on as well, talk to them. Talk to them, because I feel like our worries are there because we sit there and we think about them a lot. Now, from the chakra deck, I picked out 2 cards from the chakra deck. Okay, faith and growth. So have faith in yourself. And I believe it's funny that I said this in the beginning of the video. I feel like you lack faith in yourself. And once you believe in yourself, you're going to allow yourself to grow. Because I feel like the biggest message for you guys for the month of June is to believe in yourself. Remember, what you allow will continue. Also remember that try not to live in the past so much, because I can honestly see like some of you guys sitting down really thinking about somebody from the past and wishing you can be with that person. Like the person that you're with at the moment, it's like you're just taking up time waiting for the other person to return, but I feel like you're going to be waiting a very, very years at that. So try to focus on yourself and try to move forward on yourself, you know what I mean? What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to read. So the first one is faith. Second one is growth. So with the growth part, I feel like allow yourself to manifest what it is that you want. Allow yourself to look at a bad situation and see the good in it. See the lessons in that bad situation so that you can move forward. For your chakra, these are 2 chakras. So the colors signify a certain meaning. Okay, so if you guys are interested in chakra, 2 chakras that I suggest you guys try to clean out for the month of June. The purple one is going to be your bra chakra, so that would be like your third eye. So try to clean that one out. You need cleansing on that end. And then the The growth, which is the green, that is your heart chakra. So what I suggest you is to try to cleanse yourself, do some type of meditation or cleansing. The heart chakra is allowing yourself to grow, allowing to take the past experiences, leave them where they're at, and give yourself the ability to grow and to look for a deeper meaning, okay? Hopefully you guys enjoyed my reading. Thank you guys for watching, guys. If you guys like this reading, it's a little bit different. Please like, please subscribe, and please comment, guys. Have a nice night. Bye.